Welcome back to my channel. Kung bago ka lang sa channel ko, do not forget to subscribe. Ang lesson natin ngayon ay about theorems on triangle inequalities. Ang objectives for this session ay identify the exterior and remote interior angles of a triangle, determine the values of the unknown or variable, identify the theorem on triangle inequality such as exterior angle inequality theorem, triangle inequality theorem, and Hinge theorem. So let's focus first on exterior and remote interior angles. So in my first figure or first triangle, the name is triangle TRY. So kung ano man yung color black na letter na nandito, yun po yung original angles natin for the given triangle. When I say exterior angle, ang ibig pong sabihin nito ay angle na nasa labas ng given triangle. So here may makikita kayong colored na angle which are angles E and A. So yun po yung tatawagin nating exterior angle. So let's start with angle E. With respect to angle E as your exterior angle, ang tinatawag naman na remote interior angles ay yung angles ng original triangle which are TRY na hindi kadikit ng angle E. So since angle E, ang kadikit niya ay si angle T, ang hindi niya kadikit ay sina R and Y. So yun po yung remote interior angles with respect to angle E as your exterior. Whereas kapag ang exterior mo ay si angle A, ang kadikit niya si Y, angle Y. So ang hindi niya kadikit or remote interior angles niya ay sina R and T. Okay. Let's have our next figure. Ang pangalan po ng original triangle natin ay triangle FOR. And then, ang exterior niya ay sina angle X at angle U. So, let's start with angle X. Ang kadikit ni angle X ay si angle F. So, ang remote interior angles niya ay sina angles O and R. Kapag si angle U naman ang ating exterior, ang kanyang remote interior angles ay sina O and F. Kasi ang kadikit ni angle U ay si R. So, ang hindi niya kadikit ay yung dalawang angles na sina angles O and F. Yun yung remote interior angles niya. For our next figure, we have here triangle ABC. Ang mga exterior angles ay sina angles X and Y. So, let's start with angle X. Ang kadikit niya ay si A. Therefore, ang remote interior angles niya ay sina B and C. Kapag si angle Y naman ang ating exterior angle, ang kanyang remote interior angles ay sina angles B and A. Okay. Let us now find the values of the unknown. So I have here the illustration in which this angle measures 45 degrees. This angle measures 90 degrees because of this square. It denotes a right angle. And our expression for the exterior angle, which is x plus 10 degrees. So we have here the definition that the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the remote interior angles. So here in our illustration, our exterior angle is x plus 10 degrees. Ito yung expression natin for our exterior angle. Ang ating remote interior angles natin para sa given na to ay sina angles 45 degrees tsaka itong 90 degrees. So based on our definition here, ang sum daw nung dalawang blue, ang equivalent nun ay si exterior. So ito po siya. The expression for the exterior angle is equivalent to the sum of the two remote interior angles. So here, ang pwede nating isolve ay yung dalawang numbers or measures in degrees. So 45 plus 90 is 135 degrees. And then since we have here plus 10 on the left side of the equal sign, we must use subtraction property of equality para ma-eliminate yung plus 10 dito at maging x na lang siya. So, if we put minus 10 on this side and minus 10 on this side, makakancel ito at magiging x na lang siya. So, ang ibig sabihin nun, parang kang nag-transpose ng 10 on the other side pero magbabago ng sign. So, from plus 10, naging minus 10. Okay, now, when we solve this, we have here 125 degrees. So, that will be the value of your x. So to get the value of the exterior angle or the measure of the exterior angle, we will substitute the value of x, which is 125, in the expression x plus 10. So if your x is 125, that will be 125 degrees plus 10 degrees, a total of 135 degrees. Therefore, the measure of the exterior angle of the triangle is 135, which makes sense kasi based on our definition, the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the remote interior angles. So if we add 45 and 90, that will be 135, which is the measure of your exterior angle. Now, let's proceed with the theorems on triangle inequality, such as let's start with the exterior angle inequality theorem, which states that the measure of any exterior angle is greater than the measure of either of the two remote interior angles. So dito, ang given sa atin si exterior angle. So based on our illustration here, our exterior angle is angle X. And the remote interior angles of this exterior angle are angles A and T. Yun yung remote interior angles ng exterior. Now, ano yung sinasabi dito sa ating theorem? Ang ibig po sabihin ng theorem na to, yung measure ng exterior ay mas malaki or greater than sa kahit na anong remote interior niya. So, which means, the measure of angle X is greater than angle A or angle T. So, in symbols, ganito po. Ang measure ni angle X or yung exterior ay greater than or mas malaki sa measure ni angle A. Another symbol for this is that the measure of angle X or the exterior is greater than the measure of the other remote interior angle, which is angle T. So, paano mo natin mapapatunayan to? So, based on our definition kanina, ang measure daw ng exterior ay sum nung remote niya. So, if we get the sum of 80 and 30, that will be 110. So, meaning, ang measure ng exterior natin ay 110 degrees, which is greater than 80 and greater than 30. So, that's how we prove this theorem. Another theorem is what we call the triangle inequality theorem, which states that the sum of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the measure of the third side. So, for example, I have here three non-collinear points na makakabuo ng triangle. Let's say that this side measures 3 centimeters, this side measures 5 centimeters, and this side measures 4 centimeters. So, in the definition or statement of this theorem, if we add any two sides, let's say this side and this side, yung sum niya mas malaki sa third side. Okay, so for example, paano natin ipoprove to? You just have to substitute the values given here. The measure of side AB is 3 centimeters plus the measure of BC, which is 5 centimeters. So 3 plus 5, that will be 8. And then 8 centimeters is greater than 4 centimeters. So that's how we prove this theorem, since meron naman tayong given na values. So, makes sense yan kasi if we add this to, always na mas malaki ang sum niya kumpara dun sa third side or dun sa isa pang side na hindi pa natin nagagamit. So, another pair can be this green and this blue. So, if we add this two, we have here 9. 9 centimeters is greater than 3 centimeters. Another pair can be this blue and this red. So, 4 plus 3 ay 7. 7 is greater than 5. So, yun po yung sinasabi sa triangle inequality theorem. For our last theorem, we have here the Hinge Theorem, which states that if two sides of one triangle are congruent to two sides of another triangle, which means kailangan natin ng dalawang triangle, na kung saan let's say, si A corresponding kay X, si B corresponding kay Y, si C corresponding kay Z. Ang sinasabi dyan, kailangan mo ng two sides dun sa unang triangle na kakongruent din dun sa kabilang side, dun sa kabilang triangle. So, this side, first side, congruent dito. Second side, congruent din sa kabila. So, you have here two sides ng isang triangle na congruent sa kabilang two sides ng another triangle. Now, anong meron? Pag sinabi natin included angle, ito yung angle na na-form dun sa dalawang sides na given. So, meron kang AB and BC. Ang angle na na-form natin or included angle natin dito ay yung part na to, which is angle B, at yung kabilang part, which is angle Y. Yun yung tinatawag na included angle. So, dun sa included angle, dun sa first triangle, kapag daw ito ay mas malaki kumpara dito, ibig sabihin, magkaiba sila ng measure. So, hindi sila pwedeng magkapareho ng number of bars. So, magkaiba sila ng measures. Tapos sabi, let's say, ito daw ay mas malaki kumpara dito. Ang ibig sabihin niyan, the side opposite the included angle, which is AC, mas malaki kumpara dito sa opposite side ng angle Y. Kasi nga, mas malaki yung angle niya dito kumpara dito. So, yung side na nandito, mas mahaba kumpara sa side na nandito. So, yun yung sinasabi sa Hinge Theorem. Side AB is congruent to XY. Yun yung side. Another side is that BC is congruent to YZ. And the angle B is greater than the measure of angle Y. So, kung mas malaki itong angle B, the side opposite that angle, which is AC, ay mas malaki kumpara kay XZ. So, yun po yung Hinge Theorem. So, that will be all for now. Thank you for watching.